So, being the way that, I am, I love fast food. But I don't know if I love fast food all that much to go and, rob them of all the French fries in the world. Because I wouldn't take the money. I would just take the French fries if I'm being at all honest with myself. But I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that for free French fries. That just wouldn't happen at all. Hey guys, what's going on? It's Daniel Strong from QuickTime Reactions, and this was the movie that I was talking about going and seeing um, in between not being able to watch Crown Jewel live, because I am going to watch Crown Jewel. It's just going to be a little later on in the day. But before I do that, I wanted to talk about Roofman. This is the movie version of something that really did happen in true life. It talks about the Roofman, aka Jeffrey Manchester, who went around and robbed, I think it was 45 McDonald's and all sorts of other fast food restaurants of their money. He was caught, brought to jail, then escaped and hid in a Toys R Us for 6 months. And in that time, met someone named Lee who had a family and, grew close. And, he had to make the decision of continue to be on the run or, maybe find the nice life with Lee and her family. So this movie I had an interest in mainly because of who was in the movie. This movie stars Channing Tatum, Kirsten Dunst, Junotemple, Lakeith Stanfield, Peter Dinklage, and so many others in this movie. So that was the real hook as to me going to want to see this, was the people that was involved in this movie. And I gotta say, the performances in this are really, really good. Especially Tatum and Dunst. I thought they were both awesome in this movie. Mainly because I class it as like facial acting. Like what happens on their face is so well defined. Like there's one instance where they're both at the church that Lee goes to, and you just see both of their expressions so clearly, and you understand exactly what they're thinking in that moment. And it's just really, really great acting between these two amazing actors in that one specific moment. I also have to shout out Lakeith Stanfield. He's also in this, and he doesn't have a lot of scenes in this movie, but when he does, he's an absolute joy, and I love seeing him in movies whenever I get the chance to see him in movies. And I wish he was in more movies, so I can. Yeah, I'm just a big Lakeith Stanfield fan. I think he's awesome. The direction for this movie was done by Derek Cianfrance. I hope I'm saying his last name right. And Cianfrance also wrote this movie with Kirk Gunn. And I think they did a really good job at not only writing this movie, but Cianfrance also did a really good job at directing this. It's a lot of handheld stuff. My assumption is it's handheld. And it really does put you in Jeffrey's shoes of just being like this guy out on the run who's just trying to find any sort of way to try and make it to that next day without getting caught, but still having a sense of normalcy about him. And I think the camera work definitely portrayed that as well. Another thing that helped portray that was the music in this movie. Christopher Bear did the music in this movie, and I thought it was really, really good. Just simple piano music throughout the whole movie, and I think that was really really good choice, because the piano, in my mind, is like this kind of symbol of innocence, in my opinion, where it's like you just see someone playing on a piano and you think to yourself, oh, that's very lovely. But that's like 9 times out of 10. But like that one other time, what other times do you see like people playing piano? Maybe like in a horror movie. So you get this like surface image of like, oh, that's like a nice little thing, someone playing the piano. But there is that kind of undertone of menace to it, which I think matches with um, Jeffrey Manchester. He seems like a nice guy, but it's the situation that brought him to do not so good things. Although he was very nice to everyone um, that was involved in when he broke into all the McDonald's. Like, he didn't hurt anybody. He was always kind to everyone. So that is at least something. And I also love the fact that, do stay during the credits, because they actually show the real life footage of everything that had happened. Um, and they do also give an update on, the real Jeffrey Manchester and, what he's doing now. Um, and so I thought that was a really nice touch. But yeah, this is just a really, really, really good movie. Like, really well acted, really well directed. I really liked the music, and it's just a really good movie. If you guys have the chance to go and check this out this weekend, I highly suggest that you do, because it is a really, really good movie. But that is it for my review of Roofman. Let me know down in the comments below if you guys have seen the movie and what were your thoughts on the movie. But I think that's pretty much it for me, guys. Also, I will have a review for Crown Jewel later on in the day. But again, I'll be watching it a little later in the day because the event's already over. But they're actually showing it at a movie theater, but a little later in the day. So be sure to watch out for that review. Also, I do have another video for Noobs for Horror October, but it's a bit hard to try and like get the footage for it, because something happened with my phone, and I'm trying to salvage the footage as best I can. But excuse me, I'll eventually have that review posted as well. But in the meantime, guys, be safe out there, and remember, no matter what someone does in their life, there should always be a heart of gold in everyone that you ever meet. Try and find that heart of gold in somebody. And I will catch you guys next time.